Well, we're joined this morning by Brian Dutton, Assistant Development Manager. Brian, I think that's right, isn't it?
Yes, that's right, yeah. It's a new term.
First time we've spoken to you since you came in the summer. I mean, how have you enjoyed your role so far?
Yeah, really enjoyed it. It's been full on. I mean, since coming in, we've had long days, double sessions pretty much every day, so loads going on. And obviously the development squad, it's a new project for the Bristol Rovers, so it's a case of getting the players in the building, having a look at them, and then training them up to try and get them to the level required. But you know, there's been a big turnaround of players, a lot of trialists through the door, so very full on.
I was going to say, can you remember how many you've had in over the summer? There's been an awful lot.
There has, yeah. I mean, pretty much all the pre-season games up to now have been just mainly trialist players, you know. So it's important that we build that squad up, and we want to keep the quality there as well. So we've got to see a lot of players, and yeah. So there's been a high turnaround.
Where do these players come from? Recommendations, agents, or people writing in? Or?
Yeah, a little bit of everything, to be honest. Loads of agents get in contact, which is natural. It's about weeding through them and, you know, trying to source good agents who are going to send you players of high calibre, and then getting out there on the road, watching matches. I mean, I was up at the V9 Academy through the summer. I would look at the non-league players up there. Been to a few non-league games, a few college games. So it's about trying to leave no stone unturned, really.
And we've got a European flavour about the squad as well. I mean, there are quite a few nationalities.
We have, yeah. I mean, with the owner, he's obviously got great contacts in the game, and you know, some agents recommend us players from abroad, and I think Bristol Rovers, the club, it's heading that direction. Hopefully we can get as high as we can this year, and eventually, whether it be this season, next season, eventually end up in the Championship, and you know, that opens up a lot of doors to the foreign market. So it's about preparing for that early.
Just a word about the homegrown talent, if you like, the players who've stepped up to the pro ranks from scholarships, and one or two others who've come your way. Robin Mayonnaise, for example.
Yeah.
How have they adapted to life as a full-time pro, and mixing with the newcomers that are coming in? Has it been disruptive for them?
No, I mean, they've been great, to be honest. The lads, you know, the football environment, they're used to players coming through the doors, players getting released, and you know, now a couple of more foreign boys are coming in. They're great. They're so open to it. They look after them boys. They treat them well, and yeah, our aim is obviously we want players local. First and foremost, local players, because if we can get the local players in, obviously they've got that passion for the club. So that's our aim first and foremost. But the foreign boys is just, you know, players that potentially who can fit the bill as well, you know.
As your recruitment process finished, I know there are 2 more coming this week, so you seem to have about 17 or 18 players now.
Yeah, we've still got 1 or 2 positions left to fill, so it's not closed at the moment, but we're pretty much there. You know, we've got the Bury fixture coming up in the Premier League Cup, so it's important we settle down and look at our squad and trying to get the tactics and the training into them. So maybe just a couple of positions that are still open, but almost there.
We say your first competitive game, isn't it, on Tuesday in Bury? And it's called the Premier League Cup, where you're playing Bury. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's the qualifier. So if we win that, we're then into the round robin tournament, where we'll get 6 additional fixtures. Could be against anyone, whether it's Manchester United or right down to League 2 level, which is great for the boys. A real good experience. We're doing everything properly. We're taking them up there and having a pre-match. So we're giving it that first team feel to the match, and it's a great learning curve for the boys, which will be great. And if we can win the game, fantastic, and then hope for some tasty draws in the latter rounds.
And you've got a full programme of league fixtures as well, which can only be beneficial. I mean, rather than playing friendlies or so-say reserve games, there's something on the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's important that the boys have that feeling that the 3 points is worth something. You know, there's a visual for them to go back to the look at the table, and you know, it's goals for them. We can set the goals rather than in the reserves. It's just friendlies, if you like, and whether you win or you lose, obviously it's important to win, but you haven't got that visual of looking at a table and thinking, right, we've got a chance of winning this league, you know, which is very important for footballers, the competitive edge they have.
Just fine. I mean, you're working as a team with Chris Hargreaves and Steve Mildenhall. How have you gelled together?
Yeah, no, they've been great, to be honest. 2 great lads, 2 very good coaches. Yeah, Chris left his wallet out. Yeah. No, struggling to get a latte out of the pair of them, but no, they're great lads. Chris has got a lot of experience in the game, so it's a good learning curve for me to come in and work with him and pick up ideas. Same with Mildy, obviously he's had such a long career in the game. He's got loads of ideas with the goalkeeping coaching, so yeah, good for me, you know, to come in and learn from them ilk coaches.
Your success though as a group will only be judged. You'll only be judged on how many players get through to the first team, I'm guessing, rather than points or championships.
Yeah, yeah, that's the remit. I mean, obviously, if we can get a player through the doors into the first team, it's almost job done in a sense of our objectives. You know, the league, that's secondary. You know, winning the league or finishing high up in the league, you know, you get a pat on the back, but obviously the main aim is to try and get players into the Bristol Rovers first team, which is key to us, you know, and maybe this year there might be one or two we can really push, but it's a project, a 2-3 year project, you know. So we've got young lads in, it's about developing them, giving them game time, sending them out on loan, bringing them back in, and then hopefully pushing them on into the first team.
Wish you every success. Thank you.
Thank you. Cheers.